Every so often, a single athlete doesn't just arrive on the world stage, they explode onto it and completely change what's possible for an entire nation. For the Philippines, that athlete is Alexandra Eala. And if you've been watching the WTA in 2026, you already know this is her breakout year. This is the season the 20-year-old Filipina went from one to watch to an undeniable force. From lifting her first big title in Mexico to delivering total destruction in China, and now bringing that same explosive left-handed game to the legendary red clay of the Italian Open in Rome. Today, we're diving deep into Alex Eala's remarkable 2026 run, how she dismantled Mai Yamaguchi in China, battled through a gritty clay court thriller against Magdalena Frech, and what it will take for her to get revenge against 31st seed Wang Xinyu in the round of 64 at the stunning Nicola Pietrangeli Stadium. To understand the momentum she's carrying into Rome, we have to go back to where this magical season really ignited. It all started in Guadalajara. For years, tennis fans had watched Eala steadily rise, junior Grand Slam titles, tough ITF grind, flashes of brilliance. But in Mexico, the potential finally turned into proof. In a final that will live forever in Philippine sports lore, Eala faced off against the battle-hardened Hungarian Panna Udvardy. It wasn't pretty. It was raw, dramatic, and unforgettable. Down but never out, she showed the heart of a champion, mounting an epic comeback to claim her first WTA 125 title. The moment she dropped her racket in disbelief after match point said everything. That victory didn't just skyrocket her ranking, it transformed her belief. Eala left Mexico knowing she could go toe-to-toe with anyone and win under the heaviest pressure. If Guadalajara tested her endurance and willpower, what happened next in China was pure dominance. At the Jinshin International in Hubei, round 2 against Japan's Mai Yamaguchi became the match everyone was talking about. Coming off a tough first-round battle against Aliona Falle that included a medical timeout, some wondered if the top seed was running on empty. Eala answered those doubts in the most emphatic way possible. From the opening point, she was on fire. Her heavy topspin forehand and laser-like backhand controlled every rally. She stormed to a 5-0 lead in the first set without facing a single break point. Yamaguchi finally got a glimpse of hope at 40-30 on her own serve, but Eala simply elevated her game, broke back, and finished the set 6-0 in just 26 minutes, a flawless bagel. The second set was slightly more competitive, but Eala stayed ruthless, closing it out 6-3. Total match time 1 hour 12 minutes. Statement made. The message to the rest of the tour was loud and clear: Alex Eala isn't just competing anymore, she's here to take over. Then came the shift to the clay, the surface that demands patience, sliding, and lungs of steel. Eala's transition wasn't seamless. She had promising moments in Stuttgart and a solid doubles run in Madrid with her friend Zeynep Sonmez, but singles proved tougher with a second-round exit to Elise Mertens. Yet every setback on the dirt became fuel. Trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy, Eala understands clay better than most players her age. She took the lessons from those early European events and carried them straight to Rome. The Italian Open is one of tennis's grand cathedrals, passionate crowds, heavy clay, and history around every corner. Eala arrived with purpose. Last year's debut had been a learning experience. This year's version of her was ready to rewrite the story. In the first round against Poland's Magdalena Frech, she looked unstoppable early, cruising to a 6-0 first set. Frech, a smart and experienced competitor, adjusted in the second, slowing things down and forcing longer rallies. She stole the set 6-3 and suddenly it was a real fight. In the decider, Eala dug deep, using her heavy topspin and improved movement to grind out a 6-4 victory. After 2 hours of intense battle, she had earned her place in the second round. Now, on May 8, 2026, the spotlight turns to the round of 64 at Nicola Pietrangeli Stadium. Standing across the net is China's Wang Xinyu, the 31st seed and a player Eala knows all too well. This is a rematch with history. Earlier this year in Auckland, Wang edged Eala in a brutal 3-set semi-final, 5-7, 7-5, 6-4. That loss still stings. Wang is powerful, serves big, and loves to dictate with flat, aggressive shots. Fresh off a first-round bye, she'll be dangerous. But Eala is rolling. She's battle-tested on this clay and playing with growing confidence. To win this one, she'll need to stay patient in the long rallies, use her signature high-bouncing forehand to push Wang out of her comfort zone and protect her second serve. If she can open up the court with wide angles and keep the Chinese star moving side to side in the Roman heat, the momentum should swing her way. Many experts are picking Eala in a tight 3-set battle, believing her improved clay court game and recent momentum will help her finally get that revenge. When you watch Alexandra Eala play, you're seeing more than just tennis. You're seeing the result of years of sacrifice, leaving home at 13 to chase her dream in Spain, giving up a normal teenage life for endless training and lonely hotel rooms. On court, she's the picture of calm focus, but inside burns an incredible competitive fire. Her movement is silky, her shot making is explosive, and her lefty topspin is a nightmare on clay. Most importantly, she carries the dreams of more than 100 million Filipinos. In a country that lives and breathes basketball and boxing, Eala has put tennis on the map. When she wins, the entire nation celebrates with her. The 2026 season is still unfolding, but one thing is already obvious. Alex Eala has arrived. She's not a future star anymore, she's a present-day threat on any surface. As she steps onto the historic clay of Rome to face Wang Xinyu, the tennis world is watching. Redemption is on the line, history is waiting to be written. The court is ready, the crowd is buzzing, let the battle begin.